Okay, let's just make sure everything is running here. Make sure everything's good to go here. Okay, I think we're good. Good to go. It looks like everything's running there. So yeah, welcome everyone. It's time to get back into the abyss and to get a little bit more work done in the abyss. I have 2 paths down. I need to get a couple more done here. Well, I got 2 done. I want to get, I need 3 more left. I'm hoping to get a couple more paths done. I already have a bunch of revives. I've traded during this nice gifting event with some of my alliance members, so I'm hoping that's gonna be enough to get me through a path. And then if that's the case, I'm still gonna have a bunch of units that I can then apply to going for a second path. Don't know if I have enough to get all 3 paths done, but I can at least maybe get a couple done, and so that'd be really nice. So team wise, this is gonna be the team. Going with Colossus here. I think he's gonna do really good for some of these fights. And I have Aegon here, Doom, and Void, because I'm thinking about going through Path 5, or kind of the typical Path 5, what everyone calls it. But then right where you have the option to split between Path 4 and 5, I'm gonna split and go Path 4. Then once they merge back together, and then there's one more split towards the end, I'm gonna then jump back to Path 5. Reason why I'm doing that, I feel like Colossus in this team is gonna do really well, splitting and going that way and facing off against that Ghost Rider and whatnot. So that's kind of the game plan right now, is to go Path 5. We'll see how good of a start I get. If I mess up and die a bunch, I'm just gonna try to get a good run started first against this Iron Man Infinity War. And then once I get a good fight there, I'm just gonna then proceed, and then just hopefully, have a good fight against Invisible Woman, so on and so forth. So I'm just bringing up a map real quick, just so that way I have something to reference as I'm doing these fights, or to make sure I know where I'm going, more or less. And I'm also going to get one up with the nodes right here. I think this one would be a good one to have for the nodes. So yeah, because I know some of them have specific, nodes and whatnot, so it'd be good to have that all lined up and all set. Otherwise, I think we'll keep going here in 1 second. Just give it 1 second here to load. Yeah, so first fight will be this Iron Man Infinity War, which is going to be kind of annoying. Just because, he's got that tech node or whatever, where it's going to be constantly taking my power. Void's going to do pretty good against that fight. I'm going to have to rely on Void for some of these fights. Just because, I want to do a lot of Colossus fights in here to keep my Aegon hit count low for that Massacre, how you pronounce his name. So, yeah. So because of that, I'm going to be doing a little Colossus, and I really wanted to bring Emma Frost in here, just because, get that extra synergy with Colossus and whatnot. But I just couldn't fit her in the team, really, because, I'm going to need someone for that Red Skull, and there's Medusa on this path, so I figured, I need Dr. Doom, and I need this Void to deal with this this Gladiator Hulk. Just because I needed to basically reverse the regen, otherwise, you know, your damage is capped so severely. So that's kind of game plan. And then plus on this path, you know, having the Omega Red, it's gonna be great for you know, that cord too. It's an option. I could use, you know, Dr. Doom, but I can also use Omega for that cord. Oh, I should look at my masteries quick. Might wanna get these switched up just slightly. Maybe. Let's take a look. Courage, yeah, that's not, you know, in a way it's not bad. I have willpower on. I don't know if I need willpower so much. Let's just take a quick look. You know, is there going to be a lot of champions inflicting debuffs? I mean, Visible Woman is maybe going to do some, so I could get some regen there. Trying to think. Well, we could just leave them as they are right now. But I wouldn't need my Mystic Dispersion, really. I could really make this a lot more offensive. Yeah, I could make it a little bit more offensive. But I could keep my max Limber too, just in case. That is kind of nice to run. Yeah, max Limber, so yeah. So I'm thinking, let's just give it a go here. Test it out a little bit, see what I'm thinking. Otherwise, yeah, I can definitely take the Mystic Dispersion off. Probably won't be all that useful. I mean, it helps Doom, but you know, some of these fights I'm not gonna have to worry. And Doom can help out on this fight too. Yeah, I got a bunch of these boosts still, so I'm gonna just activate these from time to time. Might not keep them up all the time, but might as well use some of these. I do have some nice 30% boost, so might tap into a couple of those, especially if I'm gonna do some fights where I just wanna, like Red Skull, just wanna end that fight as fast as I can. So yeah, let's just go in with Void here. See how this goes. Just trying to maybe a little practice depending on how well this goes. Okay, you evaded me already. I want to just play a little slow with Void. Because most of my damage is coming from these debuffs. So it's just kind of like when I've used Void before in here, for that like Mephisto fight and whatnot. You just want to take your time. Oops. You just don't want to get pushed back too far. So hit into the block sometimes. Oops. I wanted to try and hit into the block there. Not too bad. Oops. Try and get some more debuffs up here. At least the thing is like, if you make mistakes, I'm not going to be able to get the one shot here. So the health doesn't matter a ton, because I'm probably gonna, you know, die eventually. So then, you know, it's more or less to just try and get through all these hits without losing too many of them, you know, because if you don't land a hit, your number of hits basically goes down, you know, one at a time until you land a hit. So you want to play it slow, just try and get some debuffs going, and then just get some of these hits in just like that. But I definitely am not going to be able to get the one shot, so then it just comes down to getting as much damage as I can before I die. And that's why my health doesn't matter, because once he goes like unstoppable and unblockable, I'm just dead. So no, I'll slow on that. I got lucky a couple of those hits. He happened to dash back. So you don't want to hit into his block too much either. You lose your charges that way too, I believe. Let's see, I got lost one there. But you need to do it every now and then just to make sure your spacing does alright. Yeah. Void's so fun to play with. Such a great champion. Same as Sentry. Those two are just so much fun to play with. I've been using Void a lot in War offense to take on thing bosses, and yeah, it's just, those fights are really fun. It can be very stressful, but then if the thing boss has suicides on, it's a really fun feeling. Last time I ran into a thing boss with suicides, it's like 49 hits I took him down. Yeah. Just gotta watch my... I don't take too much block damage. I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to make sure. I'm about halfway through this fight, and I have a little less than, or I have about a third of my health left. So that's why I just have to be a little careful here. I want to make sure I can drag this out as long as possible. I'm doing pretty good to get, you know, about 20% down here. I have about 67 hits I can do still, so I'm hoping I can get them down to about 75%. I'm playing it just a little safer, just doing a few multiple hits, because I'm, like I said, I want to make sure I maximize that as much as possible, and I just don't want to take too much block damage and die here. So I'm just doing a few of these 2-hit combos. Getting a little bit of serene here. And this is where I should almost have the Resonate Mastery unlocked. Great for Void in here. I do not have that unlocked. I definitely want to get it unlocked. This costs a few units to get it unlocked. And I kind of want to use those units right now in here. Oops, shouldn't have threw that special. That was a waste of one. So it looks like I'm gonna get him down for the most part. And to get him down this low, that's pretty dang good. Yep, okay. I was running out of charges anyways, so not bad. Definitely a really good first run. So I think I'm gonna kind of go for it here. 151 hits, pretty good. Got most of my damage in from those debuffs. You know, Doom's gonna be, you know, a lot stronger based off, you know, people who are dead. So sorry, Omega. I'm gonna probably wipe out a few of my members here. Try and get these spores going on them. Again, kind of same thing with Omega. You want to play a little slower. Having suicides on would be great. He's going to evade a lot because I think it's 10% when they have the class advantage. Something like that where it's fairly high. Oh, that was good. Could almost push into an SP3. That would have been not good at all. My Omega isn't the highest SIG. I think he's like SIG 100 or 120. My Colossus, I just SIG'd him up to SIG 200. Oops, oh, I'm dead. I got a little bit more down off of him. That's okay, because like I said, Doom is going to be generating a lot more damage based off however many synergy members are dead on my team. So yeah, I'm going to just try out Colossus here a little bit. Okay, so I can intercept like that. So I'm going to be doing a lot of parry heavying. Trying to get some of these parries off. So if I can get the reparries off, try and get some of these big you know, heavies. So damage is starting to ramp up. Not getting rid of any crits or anything like that. Nope, probably did here. Yeah, I'm okay. It's kind of nice too, all these parries. Getting a little bit more. Oh, I thought I had to reparry there. Getting some nice chip damage in. Yeah. So, that's more down on him. Which is just going to power up my Doom here a little bit. I'm going to save Aegon. I'm going to use him next fight. Gotta be a little careful. Don't want him to get up to 999 hit combo. Just because of the MCOC, right? Yeah, I don't think that armor can be nullified. Thought maybe I could just try to spam some heavies in the corner there. It's too bad I couldn't nullify that armor. Oops. Luckily Doom's pretty tanky too. Now I feel so much tankier in here than like when I was in Act 7 some. It's just like in there, you know, it's like if you get hit at all, you're just like dead. That move did not go well at all. So, just go back in with Void, I think. Yeah, I shouldn't have killed him off. I thought Doom would have been a little better in there, but... oh well. I'll heal him up some. Just because I want to extend the fight as long as I can. So hopefully I can get, you know, like another million health off of them or so. the raid there. Okay. Just trying to keep my hit count real low. Trying to get some intercepts with like 1 hit in or so. Sometimes I mix it up and go for a few hits just like I did there. Just trying to work on the spacing basically. And then also right there I wanted to make sure I saw the Fear of the Void was about to convert, so I didn't want to waste my special one. So I just thought that I'll do a 3-hit combo there, just because of that reason. Well, I guess willpower is nice to have right now. Probably should max out courage though. Probably one thing I should do. Probably gonna be doing a lot of these fights under 50% health, so probably gonna get pretty big benefit from that. Yeah, I'm trying to take this fight a little slower, let my debuffs do the work, but then at the same time too, can't take too much chip damage. So I'm gonna have to try and get some intercepts in. Kind of wasted the SP one there, but I couldn't get too many more hits in, because every 10 hits too, then he takes my power or whatever. So one nice thing about being in here with Void this time compared to the other run, my Void is now Sig 200, so get the debuffs up a little quicker and get a little bit more attack rating when Fear of the Void is up. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw a few more combos here. Just because I'm looking at my health. I still have 90 hits I can use, so don't want to take. See, like right there, I took a bunch of block damage, so I think it'd be better to try to. Oh, I should have been dead right there. Yep. Knew I shouldn't have blocked that. It should have just been going for the intercepts more, but that was a good chunk of health gone on them. Yeah, real good chunk taken care of there, so definitely nice. I'm just gonna go with Void again. I tried out Doom there, and I don't know. I'm liking Void a lot better for this fight. Trouble is, oh, I should have given him a little bit more health. Oh well. I gotta be a little careful. Cause I'd like to get a good run and then just like finish off this Iron Man Infinity War. I don't really want to start the fight with him below 18% health. So I like to get him down to about 20% ideally. That's what I'm thinking. Then I can get the next fight going maybe a hair above. Then I can get the next fight going, get the debuffs all going on them, and we can enter in that last little bit there, and hopefully I'll be kind of set up to let the debuffs do their job, and then finish them off. Just gotta keep these debuffs going. You know, 882 is ticking right now, so that's really nice. Not doing a whole lot of damage unless I crit on them. Because of his armor, and then the node too gives him armor. So. So right there is a really nice crit of like 7,000 damage. Because I get increased attack with Fear the Void up. So with two of them up, I get a pretty nice attack bonus. Oh, auto block. Okay. Let's see, get those passive armor, so. Okay. Keep his health going down. Like I said, if I can get him right around 20% here. That's kind of what my goal is. I can start the next go at him with pretty good health. I mean, I can get the fight started, not worry about these. And getting all that passive power from these armor ups. Oh, another armor up? I know he had some there. I thought he was down to 2. Oh, he had 4 and 1 auto blocked me. So it's a little bit annoying. Okay, so I wanted a little bit more health off on him. But it's doable. It's definitely doable. I really want to finish him off here, because if I don't, then when I start the fight, he's gonna get all that passive power, because he's gonna keep getting those passive armors, giving him passive power. And if I do this right, I can shut him down basically before he gets to all that. Because, you know, if I have Fear of the Void up, have Petrifies up, then I don't have to worry about that. And I can just have my passive damage over time with these debuffs just take care of them. Do the damage for me. I don't have to worry about the auto blocking. Which I could do. I could counter heavy on the too, but just like this. Ooh, that's interesting. Let me just back him up some. Keeping it higher than those passive armors through. Oh man, I'm a little slow on my dash back there. Yes, I had some nice intercepts there. Okay, so I got this set up pretty good. We're getting close at 18% health. We have a Fear of the Void up. We're getting close at 18, real close. Here we are. Question is what we have in up here. No hits. I have a feeling we're just gonna come up shy. The assassins will help here. I really thought you would have. Is it 15%? Yeah, maybe it's 15%. Then in that case, I would have liked to count him down a lot more for entering this phase. Oh man, chubby. Yeah. Thumb slipped there. I wanted to. He did that. He did a combo into me and ended with a medium, so I wanted to punish him, and then I just messed that up. Okay, this is going pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty happy with this. This run right now. This is a really good fight. Now this is where it's really going to determine everything. Because we're going to have to kind of just have an intercept him. I don't want to lose too many of these charges. Come on, hit me. I'm just trying to get the petrify going here. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, so it all comes down to, no, do I get the petrified, don't I? Because you just saw right there, that's some great power gain. That's why I wanted to make sure I was set up, so that way I could just end the fight, I wouldn't have to deal with this, because this is what's going to be the tough part right now. All comes down to petrify, and if he's willing to throw his specials. And if he's going to throw heavies, because I'm going to need to get some heavies in. As I'm going to lose all my chargers, basically. No petrifies, come on, man. I'm going to try this. No water block. That's great. Okay, there we go. Now we got petrify. Okay. We got a chance now. Really need to get another one then. Please, yes. There we go. Shouldn't end combos like that. I thought I'd try it. Figured it wasn't gonna work. Okay, here we go though, 9%. Just can't take too much block damage, I can't mess this up too much. Should have maybe healed up a little more, but I don't want to waste items. Either, I figured I've just figured if what happened to me that other time happened again where he doesn't throw specials or anything like that, I just thought, why waste of potions if he just gets to a special 3 and kills me. Okay, 6%. Come on. Oh no, I reacted too slow. Ah. Okay, he's down there though. He's getting way down there. Yeah, this is just, it's a tough fight. It's a tough fight, this Iron Man Infinity War. But I feel like this is a pretty good run. Better than when I fought him last time. I feel like I struggled a lot more. Especially in this last phase here of his with all this armor. I feel like I struggled a lot more last time, definitely. I'm just not getting a petrify. It's still in the specials at least, so that helps out quite a bit. Wanna try this? Come on, petrify, come on. There we go. Back, come on. Come on, go to the special. How did I block that? Try the dex. Well, 4%. Well, it's a little slow on that heavy counter. Just trying to get a few hits in to try and keep this match going as long as possible. No, shoot! Tried to repair. Shouldn't have. It's just such a tough fight. Okay. Get through him. Get through Invisible Woman. Then the Hulk, the Gladiator Hulk. It just depends on if I get the regen procs or not. I don't have to worry about this charges as much. It's kind of like the last fight. I shouldn't have worried at the end about those charges falling off. I should just kept dodging around, because like, yeah, they're falling off, but I won't need all of them really. Doesn't do some specials. Open this one. Finished off here pretty soon. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't die. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, got out of there. Pretty good fight. I think so. You know, it's something where that's one of my tougher fights, but I feel like I did better this time when I faced him on path 1 and 2 when I did them. Yeah, he's on path 1 and 2. So now we have this Invisible Woman. So like with her, whenever you fill a bar of power, the attacker is inflicted basically with a power sting for 15 seconds. So it's 600 direct damage if the attacker launches a special attack before it expires. So yeah, 600 direct damage is nothing. So I'm not too worried about it. I just don't want to get the stuns on me too much. So yeah, so I'm gonna go with Aegon, and I don't want to build too much of a combo, because like I said, I'm gonna need him for Sakura, Massacre, however you want to pronounce it. So yeah, I don't want to build it up too much, but if I do get some here, that is okay. Oh, I should work on my masteries. I'm gonna switch them around. I'm gonna max out Courage. Try and get this in here. Okay, I'm not doing that. No damage here. Can't get her force field down here. So actually, I think I want to leave my masteries as they are right now. Yeah, that's a long stone. For the willpower, man. I know I want a debuff champion to get the get this force field down, because I know otherwise it's going to be really tough. Maybe this is another fight I gotta do it for you. I know, this is where, like Nick Fury would be great. If my Aegon was built up more, Bleeds would do more damage. He's not. Which I don't want him too built up, but at the same time I need to get through this force field. And we got a Mega Red here also. But I'm thinking I just gotta keep going with Void. Get those debuffs rolling. Keep that force field down. Yeah, that's kind of all on. Make sure to activate that invisibility. Yeah, this is tough because then I think I wanted to go for the special twos, not the special ones either. rid of it. Yeah, wasted special one. But I just wanted to make sure to push her to a SP2. And this shield though. It's force field first. Whoa. That's up. Okay. Force field's down. Trying to get as much damage as I can in. Which I was not going to be doing a lot of damage. This is going to be a really long fight after I'm playing. Almost got stunned there. And I'm trying to get as much damage as I can now. I'm gonna have to build up Aegon some. I'm gonna have to build up Aegon. I thought avoid some debuffs here would drain that force field faster. They're barely draining it, really. What about auto kits here? She just kept throwing her heavies in the corner. I don't know if she clipped me on that one or why I got stunned. That was a little weird. Man, no, what's that force field? Yeah, only 200,000 health got taken off. Oh my. Okay, well. Team pushing this up. So goal of Aegon is just to build combo up to 100, 200 maybe, somewhere in there. That way I can start getting better bleeds off. Even that bleeds like doing nothing. I know I don't have my combo built up, so that's mainly the problem. Come on. Let's get a little damage in here. There we go. Oh, I was hoping I maybe could snuff that in. Jeepers, that scared me here for a second. Evaded. No. No, I was trying to quit fight. Did I lose my whole combo? I tried to quit out. Yeah, I lost it all. I should have dashed back and then tried to hit the pause button. Crazy. Yeah, this fight. If I get through these two fights, these are probably some of the more annoying ones besides that red skull. Tried to heavy and then go into that, and of course. Gosh. I was worried about this fight. I was like, I don't have like Nick, and my Aegon's not built up. Because when I fought her before, it was no big deal because my Aegon was, you know, 999 combo. It's actually not doing too bad damage, even with her. Even with her shield up. I'll try to. There we go. Come on. Big numbers. There we go. Hey, he's just the way to go. Try to out damage her basically. But his shield gets in. Throw a big one. Oh, just messed up. Yeah, he's putting a pretty good dent in her now. Not having a debuff or anything. Work on that shield, I just brute strength here. Oh, come on, jeepers. How is she hitting me so hard? I have all my armors up. I mean, every hit of hers was a crit. Oh, that's probably the best method. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be another long fight. Oh well. That's what I don't like about the business. It's just such long fights. Just so long. You know, like we're over an hour in. And this is, I know, and this is where having Nick Fury would be great, but it's just, it's just not so much skill. It's just, do you have the patience to deal with all this? I mean, there's just this force field isn't going down at all. And she starts at it above 100 too. It'd be nice if they just, even if they start at 100, it'd help. Cause look at how long 18 hits in. I brought it down a little bit, not even at 100. Turn invisible all the time. Yeah, I wonder if like Red Goblin. It'd be kind of interesting if you could get the frenzy going. I wish her SP2 would like shatter her force field, or at least remove some charges from it. At least then I could beat them out some. Right there, like and I suppose it's because she was in her second like skirmish or whatever, but like Colossus just got destroyed. And she got so many crits. If that wouldn't have happened, could have survived a little bit longer. But you know, like I think that, and then she throws her SP1, and then she gets more of her force field back. Like, you try not to have her throw it, and she throws it. Yeah, it's a skirmish upgrade. Must give her more crit or something, because I mean, jeepers, poor Colossus. I mean, we're all these hits in, and we're getting close to getting this force field taken off. Then she goes invisible, and let me guess, she'll get the force field. Yep, 50 charges. Cool. So you work so hard to get it off. Then she procs her invisibility, dodges your hit right into the SP1. I should just ban her from using her SP1. I guess she's gonna turn invisible here. Nope. I guess in a way it might be better, because then she only gets it back with like 50. So then you don't have to go through as much. Or now you're back to 100. So in a way maybe it's better. Just let her throw her SP1 and get 50 back. But you want to do it probably close when she's refreshing it, because then it's kind of like a waste. You might as well try and get as much damage as you can, and then hope she throws it towards the end of it expire, or about ready to activate again. I mean, Void's doing a pretty good job. It's just a really long fight. Yeah. Well, I was about done anyway, so we almost have skirmish charges. I was just using our team. Colossus is pretty good. We'll try and get some Aegon charges again. Hopefully it works out better this time. Guess I shouldn't get greedy. Just get up to 100 some and just bail. I mean, I just don't want him to get too high. Two evades. Come on, Phil. Oh, come on. I threw a medium right into it. Oh, I'm dead. Why did she have to start? 110 or whatever it was. This is why I brought Colossus. He's gonna be doing most of the damage for me. Oh, come on, I threw this special. Oh, I'm probably just dead here. I just gotta get through this fight. This is why I've been trying to get Nick Fury for a while. Can I get him? Been trying to get Human Torch also. For a Deadpool fight, but stop gaining your force field. Please. Please. No. Okay, I don't think she really did me that time. I got 1% of her health down so far. Come on. Oh well. And a little bit of damage went on her. There wasn't a longer recharge on that force field. Oh, that was that. So I get good runs with him, but everyone else I just can't get good running. So okay, let's try and get his combo up a little bit this time. Doesn't matter, even if I get to 100, then maybe I just cash out. I can go for a bleed right away, because we both had timed this fairly well. Like, we're both going to gain these. Now I have to basically race to an SP. Yeah, I hope she doesn't go invisible. Throw that so I don't get stunned. Off it. She got out no force field again. I'm gonna try and go for an SP2 here. Just wanted her to throw a special, but then they don't ever want to throw a special when you want them to. And then, you know, it's kind of funny because it's like, okay, let's say you're fighting. You miss with your attack. Just straight up miss the opponent. Who throws another attack? Like right away. Like right there. You know, it's just like, oh, I can't, I think if I miss like that, she's getting her force field charges too. Okay, I'm gonna bank some of these charges this time. So now I got better bleeds. But to be honest, Colossus has been just doing better. So at least I got 90 charges with him now. Can't do that. Come on. Come on, big damage. That's pretty good. It's like, holy smokes, girl. I have my other champions in and barely even dents them, but when there are Colossus in, it's like crit, crit, oh, you're almost dead. I don't have that great luck with the crits. And, yeah, he's probably really the best option. Yeah, could try and get a few more charges on Aegon here. Yeah, this fight's terrible. And I still haven't gotten to Red Skull. Red Skull's gonna be way worse. trying to get back to my SP1 there. Man, I must have timed that SP2 terribly or something, because how did I not get back to an SP1 before those went up? That was terrible. Yeah, if it wasn't for those power stings, basically, this fight would be a lot better too. So now I can just build up to SP2s whenever I want to on Colossus here. Doesn't matter. Oh, come on, I'm dead. She wouldn't throw her special at all. How many am I doing? Oh gosh. Now we're gonna get this shield. There's 10 more. It's like every time you miss, she gets 10 more every time I miss. If she wouldn't turn invisible all the time, I'd be okay. The second there, I thought those were power stings, but those are just those weaknesses or whatever. Please don't push it to SP2. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. Come on, tell you special. Don't want to miss. There we go. Didn't want to miss, and then she would gain 10 more. Oh no! Okay, come on. Big hits, big hits, big hits. Oh, come on. That'll work. Now I'll start over. Oh, come on. Dude, what the heck? All these evades. I could just get some crits on that SP2 of mine. Special. Oh, I clicked to kill my special. She's back to 100 force field charges. Oh gosh. Just hurry up and try to get back to a special run. It's done. I gotta throw that in some SB2 because she just wouldn't throw her special there. Like, I played a little too risky. Tried to keep my block down for a little too long. Should really boost up some. Boost up a little bigger because I just wandered down. It's like if I can get through her and stuff, then all these other fights aren't going to be quite as annoying until we get to Red Skull. There we go. Oh, don't know what I was thinking there. Oh, I'm back there. Some stun though. There she actually didn't crit me that time. Every other time she crit me terribly. Hey World Breaker, how's it going? I just really wish I had Nick Fury right now. Hey Big Kev. I just gotta get through these fights. If my Aegon would have some more charges on him, my bleeds would do more damage, I could do that, but method. But I've tried that and it just wasn't working out great. Hopefully I can get some crit there. No. Get that down. I gotta hurry up and try and get to an SB1 here. I got power stings down. Okay, no power stings right now. Oh, I panicked. Okay, I can probably get to an SB2 now. Before those power stings, as long as she doesn't turn invisible. Oh, my parry timing is off. Oh, why did I move? Okay, come on, let's get some damage going on. Force field's gone. There we go. Go for it. Come on, crit. I get to my speed on, but power steam there. Crit. Okay, now try and get this force field down here. Come on, crits, crits. Come on, crits. There we go, come on. Come on, crits, come on. Okay, not bad though. These are all these armor ups. Taking down her force field pretty well. Taking big chunks out of it. Come on. Come on, Colossus. Come on, finish her off right here. Here we go. Come on. Yes, there we go. 85,000 crit. No, I don't have Nick Fury. No, I've been chasing him. Been going for those skill and mutant gems. Been trying for him. Been trying for Torch. Those have been my top two, and I cannot get them. I've been going back and forth between the two, depending on which ISO and stuff I need. Yeah, because Nick Fury is just so cool. I really want him. Just haven't been able to get him. Same with Red Guardian. Been trying for him too out of those Science and Mystic crystals, and I haven't been able to get him either. So, yeah. So the key to this fight's gonna be a little bit more fun. It is get the petrifies up, try to get a bunch, and then drop below 20% and hope that procs the regen on the Hulk, and then I reverse it all. So that's kind of the game plan. So I'm not too worried about these skirmish charges here. I don't have to play Void slow at all. I can play them pretty fast and just to try and get the petrifies. There we go, there's two. I just gotta watch out for the smashes. Oh, well, there we go. Well, I mean, it's doing damage at least. But that was not the object. No, it's actually doing some decent damage here. Okay, I guess I can't dex that. I'm surprised. I thought thought with his face me and everything that, you know, Void's debuffs aren't going to do a lot. But I mean, 200,000 health off. I mean, I didn't even have the proper combo there. Okay, so it's not bad, not bad. It's gonna be a little luck based. Just gotta hope he gets the regen, not the fury, and just gotta try and get lucky with these petrifies. Okay, I guess my timing on that is terrible right now. Oh, he smashed. Could have got punished there. We got one petrify. Okay, try and get another petrify here. Get Fear the Void going. Okay, now we gotta hope to get 2 more petrifies here. Perfect. No. And it's the regen. Here we go. Look at that health melt away. Perfect. Now if I want, I can just try and get a little bit more damage in. It won't matter. As you can tell, that's where I'm getting most of my damage from in this fight. Is doing that and get him down, right, down to 73% right now. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, this is just a little bit of some bonus damage to make up for that first fight a little bit. Not really going to be doing a whole lot. I'm surprised it is. Like, it's doing like 672 right now, 1,000. It's not bad. But I can't dex that SP1 right now. I don't know. Timing must be just off slightly. But, I mean, that's what we're hoping for out of this fight. It's just doing that. And we just gotta hope we keep getting those regens. That's crucial. That worked out really well that time too. I got the Fear of the Void up, and then I got the Petrifies right after that too, both of them. I guess if I had Despair going too, that would help out even more, I believe. Let's get this up. Just blocking that. Especially since I can't seem to dex it right now. We got one Petrify. 2 of them. Perfect. There we go. Got the regen again. Some pretty good combos here. It's not bad getting 1,000 per tick here either. Oh, smash. So yeah. This fight's going a lot faster, which is good. I just gotta hope for some more of those regens from Hulk. I gotta be a little careful with the intercepts. Make sure it doesn't have smash. So I could play a little safer and just go for the parries. King glitch there for a second. Come on, let's try and get these petrifies again. Got one of them. Okay, we got both of them now. Oh. Oh, 2 Fury Lords. It's okay. Oh, I could have maybe double dipped though. I'd have to get 4% health off though. If I could have, then he may would have procced his regen, or doesn't it? Or is it only me or him? It might be only me or him. I don't know if it procs twice. Could check real quick. Did it say once per fight? Once per fight. Okay. So it doesn't matter which one of us drops below 20%. Just as long as one of us does, then he's gonna proc regen of Fury. And I'm really hoping he procs that regen one more time here. I think I'll be enough to take him down. We are careful. Special attacks happening blockable. Come on, big guy. There we go. Okay, we got one petrify. Two. Come on. Fury. Oh, that's too bad. Might hang in there for a little bit. I'm around about 22% health. So, didn't get the regen that time. So if I would have played it rightly from the very get-go, I would have had all regens, which would have been sweet. But I kind of messed that up. So, didn't, and then I got the Fury this time. So we gotta just hope that we get regen this time and we just finish them all. Oh, that's not good. Oh, you got the Fury, so that's okay. I messed up, but we'll just stick in here for a little bit. Just get a little bit more damage on them. Might as well. Maybe get a percent or something. You never know, in case I mess up on the regen. Maybe they'll survive with just a couple percent. Well, maybe I won't get any more. So yeah, just kind of hope for the regen. I know it's kind of a interesting method to do this, but you just take so little damage from everything that you kind of have to. Oh, well, he got the Fury. I forgot to put potions in. Well, at least he got the Fury. Because I've been a little upset with myself because I could have then finished off the match. So, you know, it's just a coin flip. I got heads like 4 times in a row or whatever. Now I'm getting a couple tails. I'm just surprised that Void actually isn't doing too bad of damage. I didn't think he'd be doing like anything. No way, I almost should push him down under 20% here. Because if he gets the regen, it might just proc right away. And I might not have my Petrify set up at that point. So that'd be just like wasting all the revive pretty much. Yeah, that's some nice damage here, really. Shoot. Okay, well, I just gotta hurry up and get my Petrifies up before he gets his regen going. Oh, he got to his regen. Shoot. Come on, Petrify at least? Okay. Come on. I see, that's what I was afraid of. Well, I have to probably waste another rod. I'm gonna try to get him down below 19%. Otherwise, it might just happen again, right? Damn. Oh. I might be in trouble here. Because his regen keeps on happening. Yeah, I might be in trouble. So if this keeps on just happening like right away at the start, I'm not going to be able to get my Petrifies up in time. See, it yeah. Why can't I dodge that? He's still got 1,000,000 health left. I gotta heal. Get another petrified here at least, in case I mess up. Okay, I might be okay actually. Just gotta get these petrifies out. I mean, he's already healed block technically. Come on, petrify. Come on. Petrify. No! No! Messed it up again. I had it. That would have been it. But I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't dex that SB1. I gotta just block like crazy. Gotta block like crazy. That way he's not willing to throw his special. How would you throw it, buddy? Come on, you should be reversing it, right? You got 2 petrifies, huh? But I mean, he's heal blocked, right? So if he's heal blocked, I don't get that. Because if he's heal blocked, then even if I only had 1 or 2 petrifies up, shouldn't that be enough to... Shouldn't that be enough to reverse? I'm gonna hold my block over here. So don't throw your special one. Again, I'm gonna throw this, I'm gonna hold my block. There we go. Oh. Come on, petrify, come on. Yeah, it's not reversing it at all. Yeah, it's not reversing it at all. We just got... Come on. Chip him down. So it doesn't reverse it at this point. I suppose they probably say like, oh well, he's not regenerating because he's heal blocked, so you can't reverse that. So if that's the case, I should just heal up. Like if you look at my attacks, I'm not doing anything. So it's gonna all come from debuff damage pretty much. I can just heal up and take a slow fight here. If I want to, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. So yeah, I needed to get the reverses regen at about that 24%, I believe. Like I had him at, because then that would have been enough to probably take him down. Because now he's all heal blocked here, and I think it's been reversed. But at least these here are, my debuffs are doing decent damage. So that's a nice thing. Like Colossus won't be able to do anything. So pretty fun fight. Get to this part though, it's a little annoying. Let's see, do I have a crystal here? Might as well pop this open real quick. I don't have a ton of potions, so those are nice. So no heal reversal at this point. Please don't quit me out of this fight. Well, I guess in a way it might actually be faster if it didn't quit me out. What we're at? Oh, I must have ran out of. Oh yeah, I ran out of the 20%ers. For a second I was like, whoa, what happened to that? So I'm gonna play this as a slow void fight, I guess, to just finish him off. Take our time. It's like the debuffs do the work. That's why I didn't want to heal up too much. I was talking about healing up, but then I was like, what if I just get clipped by that SB1 like I have been? And there's no point in healing up a whole lot, because I'll probably just die. Smash. It's pretty good debuff damage here. Sure, I have my resonate. Oops. Yeah, no reverse on that. Okay, he doesn't want to throw his special attack, so this isn't good. Okay. 500,000. Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe I can get through a couple more fights. And I'll probably end it for now, and then I'll pick up my stream again tomorrow. Might do it more in the morning, I don't know yet. So if you're subscribed, you'll get the notification. But yeah, it'll be sometime tomorrow. Might be in the morning, might be afternoon, but it'll be sometime tomorrow for sure. So unless something comes up, I should say that. I guess you never know, something could also come up and then I might not be here. But if everything works well and everything goes as planned, I'll be here tomorrow at some point to continue this craziness of going into the abyss. Come on, buddy, throw your special, please. Oh, dead. Oh, alive. Come on, 9% health. Here we go. Come on. Why can't you just reverse that? You know? Yeah, this guy's just so tanky. Well, and you know, it's only like, if I get all my debuffs up, it's like 1,000 per tick. So I mean, it just may take forever. I don't think I can do anything with Colossus here. I mean, you cannot lose more than 10% of my opponent's base attack in health from a single strike. So the base attack. If it had been modified, I could try it just to see. Maybe it's bugged. Because then I could get my attack way up with all these armors, and then I'd be set. And he does lose 1,000 right there from the parry. That's kind of nice. Yeah, he's only losing like 200 and some from that. But you can get the parries in. It's kind of like what Void was doing. Yeah, so my main damage is coming from my parry. So yeah, why am I throwing them? Just spam as much attacks as I can. Yeah, I'll be here all night. So, yeah, this would be here all night. Well, like I said, we'll try and get him down. Maybe we'll get one more fight in. And then after that, maybe call it for the night. It's gonna be fun once we can actually get going using Colossus. He put out some decent numbers against that invisible woman. That's pretty fun to see. I used him a lot to clear Act 7. He was just so good for a lot of paths. I know they designed some of those paths for like other champions and whatnot, but some of them I was just like, well, don't really have a champion that benefits from these nodes. I'll just bring in Colossus with Omega and Emma and just destroy them. Very heavy. Roll up to that SB2. Or with Emma if I wanted to. I could just try to get as many SB2s in a row so then you don't use the parry heavy. You know, you throw in basic attacks, just that way you can build up a lot quicker. So next time I fight this guy, I gotta make sure get that health reversed before we get into this phase right here. Please say I only have like 100,000 health up, 300,000. Well, Void's still doing the best work. Maybe I'll try Omega next time. Maybe his won't do too bad either. He had like 300,000 health. So this is still gonna take a while. I wish like assassins would get around this some. Like I could actually hit for, you know, get around this so I'm not damage capped here at like 200 some damage. Okay, but 300,000 health, I can do this with Void. Oh man, why did I do that? It's just like I feel like I'm in there for a while, and it's like, come on, man! Like, I come out here and it's like it feels like I only took off like 10,000 health. It's like I saw those numbers; they weren't doing that bad. Like right here, this, I think there's some pretty decent numbers. Wind size attack. Pretty violent. Well, in a way, he was probably doing better numbers than Void. And it would help if I could just dodge this special one. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I can't be going through this many fives if I want to get 2 paths done. I mean, I have enough. I'll get through 1 path. That's no problem. Well, if he doesn't want to throw a special and just wants to basically just get parry stunned, Omega's probably actually better than Void. Then I can just stay close to him and keep these spores going. Oh no. Just want this guy done. Okay, 166,000 health. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Come on, I'm right next to him. Yeah, I messed this fight up so bad. If you do, you're just, like, what do you do? Like, I'm not backing out of this whole thing. I'm not going through those fights again. Okay, come on. Come on. No. Ah. Finally had some. Like, why could you not throw your special there? Could have just stayed next to the wall. Okay, come on. I mean, it just seems like it's taking forever. Like, I just feel like I'm doing more than, like, a few thousand damage I'm doing. It always feels like I'm doing like 100,000 health, but I'm not even doing that. Well, I'm barely doing any damage to this guy. $26,000. Oh my gosh. There's gonna be another revive or two. I mean, that time I felt like I was doing really good, but I only did like, what, 60,000 health? Like, barely even scratched him. I get it, like, right here, like, I get it. It's only the degen. It's not doing a whole lot because of the node and everything. And he's heal blocked. I don't know. See, like there, it seemed like I was doing way more damage. Oh, I did 14 hits, and then they said that was 20,000. I don't know. I don't know. Now we got this yellow jacket. And she also has a huge health pool. There's a bunch of them there, just a lot of health. So while he's about 2 bars apart, he's power locked. Yeah, so he's basically going to be at 2 bars power locked. Everything goes well. So we're just going with Colossus and try to hammer our way at him. Might as well boost here. I don't know if these won't really do a lot, but we'll toss them around. Why not? Might help a little bit to chain a couple more. Maybe I'll help get one more SP2 in. Finally, we can get some damage going. The only thing is this. This guy's got a lot of health too. The nice thing about that, wait, I got a power sting on me? How do I have a power sting on me? Oh, that's not good. Come on, crits. Come on. There we go. That's not good. That one was really quick. Oh, if that. I'm only going to be taking off 600,000 health per revive. I'm not even going to get through this. Okay, so where am I getting these power stings from? I'm getting them randomly. Launching this attack inflicts the opponent with a passive power sting. So that's where it's coming from. So that's what's really... Like, if that wasn't there, this would be no big deal. Then if all of a sudden he gets that, like, I'm pretty much dead. I think I should get to an SP3 with Colossus. Then at least I get rid of all of that crits, so if I get stunned, it's not a big deal. Try and bait out the SP1s too. It's just nice when I can get some crits here. Now at least if he hits into me, he won't get any of those crits. Should be able to tank some of his hits. Now we just want to rotate some SP2s. There we go, come on. Big crits. Come on, crit on last. There we go. Oh. I'm gonna be stunned forever. Maybe I should just try and get my repairs. He might not throw a special attack. Yeah, I think that's missing. Let's try and get these repairs. Okay, crit me. So use that mask before. Come on, crit. Oh, still not bad damage, though. Okay, come on, what about do for a crit here? Come on, crit, crit, come on. Oh, I should really maximize it. It's critical hit chance. to change up my masteries. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I'm probably dead. How'd he crit? How'd he crit me? Oh, I guess, yeah, it's nothing. I reduced it by 2100. Huh. I think that's a decent way to go about this, so. Just hold block, try and get my reparries as long as he cooperates. And then just go for these heavies. Just stop throwing your heavy, buddy. I don't know if it's worth going for the SP3. Apparently. It'll crit me anyways. I just gotta hope I can work some of these too. Up throwing your heavy. There we go. Come on. Permanent armor, there we go. That's a nice crit. Let's get some permanent armors going. Wants to throw a special attack. This seems like it. Come on, crit, crit. There we go. Let's get some more crits going. Stop throwing your heavy. I'm just dead. There he didn't crit at all and I didn't have that. Definitely an annoying fight. I don't know if Aegon would shrug them. Let's try Aegon. If they're passive or if they're actual buffs, because we could shrug them maybe. I don't think you can shrug them. Let's just look. Does it say if they're passive? Oh, okay. This is just straight up intercepted me. Okay, well, you know, I thought it was going to get better the farther I got in here, and I don't think it's going to get any better. So, plan is to get one path done. That's probably all I'm going to get done. Because I probably will have enough to, like, units and whatnot to, like, get halfway through another path. But at this rate, like, it's going to be basically just, like, one path. And I'm just probably not going to have enough to commit to going for path 2, or another path. Definitely won't have enough to go for 3 paths at this rate. I was kind of hoping to get this all done within a year, but I don't think that's going to happen either. But I think I can get through all this within maybe a year and a half. That might be kind of reasonable. Definitely within 2 years. I think that's definitely possible too. So in a way, it's good to bait out those SB1s because I don't have to worry about that passive power stave. Like if that wasn't here, this would be no issue. Let's see why people want the Fury. You know. Of course I thought, well, he doesn't look too bad, this yellow jacket. Yeah, I can just do it this way too. Try and build up to an SP2. If he's gonna throw us heavies, I could just punish him like that. There you go. Get some big heavies on. Come on, crits. Crit. Yeah, I gotta work on my mastery. I don't know why. I keep saying that, but come on, crit on one of these. Crit. Should I have to repair them? Come on, crit. There we go. 2 crits. Okay, so Colossus can do this pretty decent. Well, of course I say that and then I get punished. He does a pretty good job, really. Hey, thanks for the luck. He doesn't do too bad in here, on this fight, really. I'm starting to figure this fight out a lot better. I just basically try to get my repairies and then go for some big heavies and some big SP2s. And he hasn't been throwing his special a whole lot. Next one was heavy, so there are some nice crits. Where are these crits once I get my armor built up, though? let's get some more crits, please. Hopefully some of these armors get converted to permanent armors, that would be nice too. There we go, that was a nice crit. Just hold my block, why would you throw your special? That's the trouble too, you just don't know these enemies. Come on, crit, please? No. Crit? No. Oh, I thought I had the reparry there. Did not. Yeah, I know, I've been pretty excited for Klaus this year. I haven't seen much of him either, so I thought I'd give him a try here. I don't have Nick Fury, so in Human Torch, so I feel like him and Void kind of do a little bit of what they do, except for, you know, Nick is really good and has all that lead debuffs, which they don't do any of that, of course, but just some of the fights. And I feel like too, this fight's a little bit, you know, a little bit tougher. I mean, I can't wait till I get to that Ghost Rider. I want to see how Colossus does with that, with getting those incinerates and then turning them all into Furies. I mean, I'm sorry, armor ups, and then just building them up that way. I feel like that's gonna be really cool. Whatnot too. I'm trying to think. I need willpower. I should really change up my masteries. And Colossus has been just so much fun to play with. I used him in Act 7 to get that 100%, and he just puts out the damage. Like even some of those paths, I was like, I don't really have a champion for these nodes, so I was just like, I'll just go in with Colossus, Omega, and Emma, and just, you know, just put the damage out. And yeah, it worked out pretty good. So nothing. Do I need willpower? Don't think I really need willpower, because I got the Invisible Woman. Yeah, I don't think I should be good. Should be good to go. I can take willpower off, I think. So I'll cover these. Okay, well, let's just make sure we can. Perfect block, that's not bad. Maybe I'll put some block proficiency back in. Don't really need any of these other ones, so why don't we do that? I don't want to activate recoil. Let's recover these also. I want my long stuns here still though. Just because I just like that. And we'll go max lumber, because it's been saving me a few times. And let's do max dexterity. Just because it helps Colossus out some, maybe. I should probably try and line them up a little better. No. Don't need that. We'll max this out too. I like to have the stuns long. This Colossus Heavy's a little slow. I got 22 points still. Okay, let's max out Courage. I feel like that's definitely going to be nice. I'm probably going to need. And let's do. Let's max out Precision here. And I mean, I will be using Aegon, so these will be nice. I don't know if these count towards Colossus' passive fury. It's passive, so I don't probably wouldn't, huh? Okay, so we'll put back into block proficiency. And then put the one in that. Sure. So I have 4 more points here. Could max out damage. You know, it might not be bad to have that when I do that Red Skull fight. Maybe I shouldn't have put any block efficiency. Just went straight offense. How many did I do? 7 there, so 11, 4, 3 there. 3 there. 7 damage. Well, we'll go with. We'll just. I don't know. It's probably waste. Yeah, then if we get to Red Skull, maybe I'll add this. This Pierce here. Might be coming heavy, I don't know. Okay, so let's jump back in here. I think this might be the last fight for tonight. And tomorrow I'll be back in here. So yeah. I don't know what to. I should be building up Aegon some. But I'm thinking. Oh, I should get some of those. I'm thinking though. That Morning Star. Just because she also has a poison. I think she's bleed in poison. No, not Morningstar, I mean the Hood. I'll need Aegon for that fight. I can build him up somewhere. I only have 4 of these left. That's not good. Used up that Bender Advisory. Okay, so if I can get the reparries down, that means, you know, I'm basically holding block to try and get him to not throw a special. But he's just throwing his heavies. And that's what I want him to do there. Throw a couple of hits into me so I can try and reparry him. But I guess if he's gonna do that, I'll just punish him with some of his light attacks. Just like, there we go. But I need to get more armor ups to happen. I need to get some, get them to double or something. As I can throw SP1s too to get some permanent ones out of them. There we go. Come on, let's keep doing this. There we go. Now we just gotta turn some of these permanent. I'll get a little lucky with that. There we go. It's so much fun when you get those nice crits. Should probably try and dex into it. Well, I'm pretty much dead now. Gross. That should be anything. That passive would have got me eventually. I thought I had more revives than this. So that's not good either. But I have enough units. I know I'll be able to get through one path here. I guess if I don't have enough, then I just go into Act 6 and keep clearing that out. Like the variants and stuff. At least I'll have 3 paths down here. Crit. Like Klaus is such a beast, especially when you get those crits going. That was 36,000 the second hit. That was a nice heavy. You know, 2 hits total. Helps with the hit counter in here. Okay, I think I'm okay. I knew I could probably do one of them, but if I get another one of those, I'm dead. Come on, crit. That's a 25,000 medium crit. We can get one more SP2 off, but we can just get a couple crits from them. I got 20 permanent armors. Come on. Crit. No, no crit, but down he goes. There you go. Hi, Dark Legend. How's it going? Okay, so now we got this mortal fight, which is on 2. I've fought him a couple times in here, and I don't like fighting him. No, we can just try going in with Colossus here. But I'm not doing too bad. I've messed up on some of these fights. Been struggling a little bit, but yeah, I guess I'm getting them cleared, so I guess that's the main thing. Oh yeah. There's that thing with mystics and no fine or whatever. Yeah, I want to get Aegon ramped up, but the trouble is that Massacre in here. I don't want to have Aegon be at 999 hits because I want to hit into his block to do massive damage. So I'm trying to split the workload between him and Colossus, and so far it's been a lot of Colossus. Like coming up, I have the Hood fight, and I'm probably gonna use like Aegon for that fight, and you know there's a few more along the way I can probably do, but I should build them up some. You're right about that. It's just trying to finesse how much I want them built up. Like, I'd like them to be at 500-ish when I'm going against that Massacre. That's kind of the goal. I mean, I can be a little higher than that. It's just that... Oh, wait. I can't use Aegon in here. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm just going to take a ton of damage. Well, no, I can right now, because I'm not getting all those buffs. But against mystics like this Mordo, when buffs expire, like 10 of them or whatever, you get a fate seal on you, and if Aegon shrugs off that fate seal, you take a lot of damage. So I can definitely get him built up here, so. See right there, I took the fate seal. Dead. The Bane nodes? Okay, stuck in Act 5, Chapter 2. Okay, let me jump over to that. Oh wait, no, I can't go in there. 5-2 Bane. Yeah, Bane's definitely a pain in the butt. Who's all on that path again? Or let's just see. Oops, I don't want book 2. Five two. Yeah, so man, it's been a while. When it comes to Bane, definitely just keep an eye on the timer and try to get your parries in before it's about to expire to get it reflected back on them. So just like keep an eye on that timer so that way once your Bane is getting close to expire on the opponent, I like to kind of just like back off for a little bit and then get that parry in close to when it's expiring. So that way when I do start my combo into them, it flips the Bane right back onto them. The other champions are good for it. Your highest is Guillotine 2099. So yeah, that's what I would do with her pretty much. If you have someone like Ghost makes it a little bit easier because you can kind of phase, let them dash in on you. You don't have to worry about your parrying, and then miss their attack, get your combo to keep switching that Bane over. Otherwise, too, champs with some regen, they can help too. For me, I like Ghost a lot. I'm pretty decent at Ghost. I'd use Ghost for a lot of those fights. If I was me. Guillotine 2099. I haven't had a whole lot of play style with her. You only have a 4-star Ghost. Yeah, well then I wouldn't worry about that too much. If you have Guillotine 2099, she can do it. I would just watch those Bane timers. That's what how I kind of think about it. Is just wait, and I know it's a lot to like keep your eyes on, but I like to just kind of keep an eye on that and then try to reflect it. Otherwise, if you have some champs with some good regen, I did a lot of this Act 5 with my Voodoo, just because if you do take some Bane damage, you could always regen it up at the start of the fights with him. Black Widow movie and Mr. Fantastic. Okay, I haven't played much with Black Widow movie. I don't know her a whole lot. She can do it too, you just gotta watch the Bane timer again. Same with Mr. Fantastic. Otherwise, do you have like any decent regen characters? Because if you have some regen characters, they can help too with Bane. Like Ghost Rider, you can get some of his heavies in to get his regen. That way, Voodoo, like I said, I'm trying to think of some. Even like Wolverine does a great job with some of that too. Trying to think who else. Sure, yeah, I can add you. Is it your name, just Dark Legend, or what's your friend ID? I can add you. I won't right now. But I'll add you. Just let me know in chat what your player ID is, or if it is just exactly Dark Legend. Okay, so do I have any of my boosts active? I don't. Well, I'll give him another go here. Could do Doom too. Doom won't be too bad for this fight. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll add you, just not at the moment. because it, like, this fight in a way is a good example of what I'm talking about. So I'm watching Mordo's timer here, and he's gonna gain this power gain. So right in here, I'm gonna try and get my in. I wasn't able to, so he's dashing away now. But that, like, that's something that you can watch for. Like, once that timer gets close, do a parry like that and get your combo in. I'm probably dead. That's a chill with this guy. He either throws his specials in the all as well, or he doesn't. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, and if you like what you're seeing, you know, you can subscribe, and then you get notifications whenever I'm live, or if I post a video. We'll try a Doom here, just because maybe I can control the power a little better. I think Doom's probably the most safer bet too. Okay, well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thanks for subbing. That's where the max lumber really helps out. Yeah, maybe I can get through this fight, but then probably call it for the night, and then it'll be tomorrow. Well, then he evaded. Oh, and then he intercepted me with the stuns on me. Vapors. Okay, another rotation here. When do I usually stream? Yeah, so I've been a little random right now. Usually evenings, probably around this time. Um, that's usually when I will. Tomorrow I might be streaming earlier or more in the afternoon. For me. But yeah, usually probably around this time. Like I guess this is kind of towards my end of my stream. So maybe a little bit earlier than this, because I think I've been streaming. You invaded me again? Yeah, how long have I been streaming? So yeah, so I've been live for about almost 3.5 hours. So usually kind of in this time frame, maybe 2 or 3 hours before this, before the time is right now. I collect some amount of lives. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, because tomorrow, I don't have a lot going on tomorrow, so maybe I'll stream a little earlier, or at least in the afternoon, probably. Oops, let's go and do this. Clean those 30. Incursions. It's something I want to do more of. Right now I haven't been, but I feel like, it's pretty cool, and it's something I want to do more of. But currently, no, I'm not doing like any incursions. But I feel like I should be. I used to do a lot more arena. I haven't been doing really any arena now either. Just life has gotten a little bit more busy and it's just tough to find time. Here would be nice to have my Mystic Dispersion. Yeah, it would be nice in this one. I guess I could add it. Could just take off block proficiency. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoys, watching and has fun. That's kind of my goal, every night or every time I go live. I hope everyone enjoys. And I appreciate you showing up. Cause I know, there's a lot of stuff to do. Well, why do you fade? I forgot. That's what makes this guy annoying too. Is when he evades, it's his astral evade too. So you take all that degen damage. Okay, bye. Yes, I will add you. I won't forget. Thanks for coming out. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and hopefully I see you tomorrow. Yes, I'll make sure I'll do that. Okay, that's your other account? Okay, cool. Yeah. You have to evade me. Yeah, that's just the worst part, is when he evades like that. Okay, well, slowly but surely he's going down. This would have been kind of nice to have the little power on. Got some regen off these Stagers or Fate Seals, right? Play very good. Well, thank you. Doom makes it a little easier too, just because you can get those heavy slaps in. I like to do the 3-hit combo there, followed by a medium, bunch of lights, go into this. And it's kind of nice because I'm getting its power. I'm going to slap there just to make sure to keep that power. Oops, messed that up. Oh, I'm dead. But he's down under 1,000,000 health now. So if I play pretty good, I think I could probably get him down in just one more revive. Yeah, then this will definitely be the last fight. It's getting a little later. Better check on my team, make sure I'm moving AQ and AW. Okay, Awakening Gem. Okay, give me a second to read your comment. Okay, there we go. Got that situation. Life for a little bit longer at least. I know Falcon needs. Well, he doesn't need it, but Falcon gets a nice boost with a high sig. So when it comes to deciding on to use a generic or not too, how many signature stones can you put into these champions, and does that champion help you with a specific need right now? Because if that champion is like what you need to clear a path or whatever, 100% worth using it on. But if it's more like you know, you're not sure, or if it's more of like a luxury rank up or like a fun rank up, I always make sure you enjoy that champion before deciding do you want to use a generic on, because it's a rare resource, not super easy to get, so you want to make sure that, you know. And he just not wanting to throw a special over here at all, that, you know, you're picking the right champion. Because yeah, Falcon with his defensive ability shutting down, he's a very good champion, especially after this update that he got, or rework, or whatever. Man, is he broken? He's like, he didn't want to attack at all. He's just been like super passive. There you go. Okay, it's not broken. So yeah, if he has a specific role, or like if you really feel that you can use him, then I would use it and do Falcon. Because he's a good champion. Now he requires a lot of signature stones to get him up to a high signature ability. So, you know, oh man, why do you have to update that? So, if you have the signature stones to get him up to decent sig, then yeah, I think Falcon won't be too bad. There are other champions that probably need it more. Like for example, Archangel. You know, you get the sig on him, he's great. Ghost can help out quite a bit. Nick Fury, just need him at sig 1. Void benefits a lot from his sig ability. So I would say potentially Falcon. It depends on the other champs and whatnot, but yeah, Falcon with his defensive ability can shut down, you know, a lot of tough nodes, a lot of tough champions. And then on top of that, if you are able to get him at a higher sig, you're going to be doing a lot more damage output. Yeah, Falcon's a great champion. I've never really played around with Black Widow movie, so I'm not really sure. I've seen some people's videos and whatnot. Seems like her damage outputs mainly revolves around her shock damage. So if you run into like things or different champions that are shock immune, or nodes that have that, she can't really do much. Where like Falcon, I believe most of his damage, like probably comes from other sources, or it's just like straight damage. So like he's not worrying about debuffs. So like Nick Fury, great champion, but if the opponent can't bleed, his damage is reduced severely. So there's certain champions like that too. Yeah, the sig ability, it increases his, I can't remember offhand. I can check after this fight. It's either critical rating, so he's going to get a lot more critical hits, or it's critical damage. And either or is great to have, because critical damage, you know, you're gonna, when you crit, your crits are gonna hit really hard. If it's critical rating, you're just gonna get a lot more crits, which helps out damage quite a bit that way. So it's one of those two, and I can't remember offhand, but I'll look it up once I get through this model. So yeah, so I mean, I haven't played around with him a whole lot after the update, but he's a great champion, from what I've heard and what I've seen. Just because what you want to do with him is you're going to want to basically... Oh, then he gets the bait. Oh my gosh. What you want to do is you want to just like dash back, hold your block, and you're gonna lock onto them, and that reduces all their defensive ability to, I think it's completely. So if you're running into like someone who evades, you can turn that, basically their evade, off. You can use it to get around like thorns damage or like electros, that shock damage you take. As long as you dash back, hold your block, you're gonna put that lock on them, and then you don't have to worry about that. It doesn't last the whole time, but then what happens is once it goes away, you just gotta kind of wait around a little bit till that activates again, and then once it once the cooldown goes away, and then once the cooldown's gone, you can then dash back, hold your block again to get your lock on back on, and then from there, you know, you can just shut them down, especially if they have annoying defensive abilities. If they don't have an annoying defensive ability, then you can just basically, you don't have to dash back and hold if you don't want to. But yeah, it's mainly for that defensive ability. I don't think it gets too much more. It should work against magic, I believe. Yes. I think it shuts it down. As long as it's up, and you push her into limbo, I think it does. I can test it real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna quit here. Quit at this Mephisto. So let me just look up like. Okay, well first let's go to Falcon real quick. So my 5-star isn't awakened right now, but I should have my 3-star right here. So a SIG ability, yeah, okay, so it's critical rating, so you're gonna do a lot more critical hits. But basically it's your recon scan here, so you're gonna dash back, hold block, and so for 14 seconds they're locked on, and so it reduces their defensive ability by 100%. So yeah, pretty good. And if they passively evade, what also happens is basically his goggles recalibrate, so you gain critical damage rating forever throughout that fight at least. So yeah, so he's great for these evade champs, and it should work against magic. Let me try and do a quick duel here. Okay, so magic. Yeah, let's just go for the big one here. Yes, so it can. If they're evading, his goggles recalibrate, and yes, that increases um, his crit damage. Yes, so it can. If they're not evading and they're not doing that, it won't do that. But his SIG ability is still increasing his critical rate. So right away, I don't have to activate it. I can wait just a little bit. Or right when she gets close to 1 bar of power, I'm going to activate it. Now she's locked on, so now she shouldn't go into limbo at all. So now we just gotta pay attention. Okay, so now it's off. So now you see that cooldown on me? It's how it's going down. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna wait for that to get cooldown. It's gonna tell me my red wing's ready. Now I can activate it again. Whoops. Now I'm good to go again. Trouble is right there, when she throws her own special attack, the limbo is technically offensive at that point. So you're probably going to take a little damage that way, but it's not going to be as long as of a limbo, because the offensive one only ticks for a little bit. So you're going to take a little bit of damage from that, but yeah. So that's why Falcon's really good. So yeah, so I'd play around with him, see if you like him a lot, and if you do, and if you have the signature stones to get him up to a higher sig, then yeah, he can be worth the generic, because like I always kind of say is like, if that champion can help you progress and get more rewards, it's worth it to rank him up or use gems on him, because you're getting good return on investment. Even if they're not these like great champions or whatever, like if people don't label them as great champions, if it helps you, it's well worth it. Because you know, like I look back on it and like my voodoo here, like he cleared so much stuff with me, and back then, like, you know, he was like one of the best champions, so using a gem was great, it was fine, there's no big deal. But you know, now when you look at it, you know, like 4 stars aren't really the pinning champions anymore. It's, you know, 5 stars, 6 stars now. So it's kind of like, you might as well use some of these gems and get return on investment now, because you never know, in the future there might be better stuff too and whatnot, and if it helps you enjoy the game too, might as well go for it. So that's my thoughts, because there's a lot of great champions that they do need to be awakened and whatnot. And Falcon's probably one that he probably technically doesn't, but it's going to help out your damage by those critical, especially if you can get high sig in them. And if you're getting more crits, you're doing more damage, you're taking the opponent down faster, you're taking less damage, you're less likely to die, because you're technically killing them faster, less chance to make mistakes, so it can help you a lot in the long run. So yeah. So let's see. So yeah, I'm at Mephisto. So I got through what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights tonight. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more to go before the boss. But I think some of these fights will pick up a little better, I'm hoping. Colossus, I'm thinking will do good against Ghost Rider. At Korg, I think a team effort can take him down between Doom and like Omega and whatnot. I gotta build up Aegon some. Then we got that Red Skull, and that's gonna be just... It's gonna be a long fight. I don't want to fight him. But I have to fight him 3 times total. I almost wanted to bring Ronin and just not even worry about the fight, because he has so many buffs on him. I can just stun lock him the whole time. But it's still a really long fight doing it that way too. So yeah. So I'm gonna end my stream here. Be live streaming again tomorrow in the Abyss here. I'm trying to get some more champions down. Probably be doing the same thing I kind of did tonight. Try to get through a handful of fights, and if I get through a handful of fights, call it good. Probably end the stream, and then just pick it up again. So probably be a few more streams so I get through this path. So yeah. So if you guys are enjoying, you can subscribe to get notifications when I go live. Just hit that little notification icon. After you subscribe, it takes the spot of it, I believe, or it's right by the subscribe button. So yeah. So hope everyone has a great night, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully.